Just pulled into a quick trip where the gas was $4 a gallon, and then they just dropped it to $3, $2.96 a gallon. Thankful for that. Wild times. Diesel went from $4.50 to $3.59. Don't ask me. I guess they got the peace deal in the Middle East or something. Just went from the car wash where apparently I broke the conveyor belt. Get on the conveyor and the thing just stops moving. The kid wrapped his hose around my wheel. The manager assured me there was no damage. We'll see if that stays the case. But just got this puppy out of the shop again, so twice in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Had it in the shop, probably 2 weeks. Went out of town last week, the week before that, so 2 weeks ago. This time I got out under $600, but not a cheap date with this car. So we had a coolant leak. Took it out Saturday. Says I'm out of coolant. Coolant light's going off. But more importantly, the car's overheating. So pull over Walmart, buy 3 gallons. Pour 1 gallon in, tops it up. Think good. I idle in the parking lot. I order some Taco Bell right on the app. And then I go across the street to the Taco Bell. By the time I get to the Taco Bell across the street, it says low coolant again. And I'm like, yeah, this is bad. So at some point, I put the 2nd gallon in. Probably at Taco Bell, I don't even remember. And it's stable. I get it back, garage it, no leaks. But I got, 3 days of summertime routes with a leaking coolant situation. So I decided to take the car in Monday morning, drop it at the shop. They're like, yeah, probably not getting to it. They got to it today. Had to bump out the customers by 3 hours while they did the repairs, but they tried to charge me for a coolant flush, and I'm like, this thing's been leaking coolant for 18 months. What's there to flush? I just flushed it Saturday by pouring a whole gallon in the thing. So that knocked a couple $100 off the bill. But yeah, it's not so fun the last couple days. But hopefully this car will last a lot longer. I've spent more than the Blue Book value by at least twice over in the last 2 weeks. So that's not ideal economics, but the car does perform a service for a business of mine, and I don't want to use a personal car for it, and I don't have, so I've been on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, looking at other vans and things, and, you're going to have to maintain anything, so you might as well deal with the devil you know. So, and honestly, this car has not had any real sudden problems that were not mechanical failure, or mechanic failure, excuse me. They'll screw up the air conditioning system or not connect a hose right, and you got to go back. But anything that I've had to pay for on this thing has been pretty much, you knew it was coming. You knew about the coolant leak. It's people saying hi. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate you. Y'all have a good night. But yeah, so the coolant leak situation, that's been going on for about 11 months, but it was not a concern. I did not see my first coolant light until October, and then in December maybe, and then I topped it up and it leaked for a little bit and then it stopped. So I got to put this off by quite a while. The question is would I have broke the camel's back if I had this expense? I don't know the answer. I've been been doing $70 oil changes here and there, but I don't remember any big expenses really. So, it's been okay. It's been a disappointing run. It may wipe out some of my profits, maybe most of my profits, I don't know yet. There's been some setbacks, but it's still a car that's mine and paid off and available to me. So I looked at rent it out. That's not going to be an option. They only take use less than 135,000 miles, and that is unfortunate because this car is not going to do that. Even my nicer car, I thought, could I rent out my newer car on Turo and make some money that way, and then I could drive this car on the days where I do that. And even my new car has got too many miles for that, I think. So that was disappointing. So when I think about getting a different car, the question is, can I monetize it, as an extra vehicle? Could it be used by delivery drivers to do routes? Could it be used by renters, travelers through a Turo app or something like that? Those are the kinds of things that would push me in a direction of, or even, people, they pay you with the proceeds of their rideshare career, and I imagine they keep it pretty clean for you and all that. But, yeah, I'm not super interested in diving into that realm. So we'll see. Anyways, that's all we got for today. We'll park this puppy and be glad she's running, and hope you all are running great as well. Take care.